So, Dougal, we are here at La Vida Mobile, and it's a pleasure to meet you. Dougal Shaw, you have already delivered your masterclass about sharing with people the Mojo secrets that you achieved in 3 years of journey inside Mojo. But where the Mojo is going, and especially where should Mojo go for becoming a culture that is gone to the wider audience and range of people?
I suppose there's two questions. How does it change journalism? How does it change the way journalists are doing things in big news organizations like BBC or anywhere around the world? And then just more generally, if you take the Joe out of Mojo, so it's not just about mobile journalism, it's just about mobile video, who's going to, not just journalists, who else is going to be doing more filming with their smartphones? So it's two separate things. From the world of journalism, which is the one I know, being a journalist in a big organisation, I suppose I feel a bit of frustration because I can see all the power of Mojo and the way it helps you tell stories and the benefits it can bring. But if I'm honest, it's not like there's this big change happening that more and more people are filming with the phones now. Even video journalists like me, I'm in a minority. Most people still want to use the big cameras, and I suppose I'm a bit frustrated by that. Having said that, people come to me all the time, like every week in the BBC, someone will email me and say, I read that blog that you wrote, or I've heard Mark Settle has given an academy training and he mentioned you, can you tell me how to do this? So I feel like a steady stream of people within journalism are interested to do things this way. So my kind of hope is that there's this tsunami about to happen, a big sudden, it looks like nothing's happening, then maybe a big change will come. But we just don't quite see it yet. And maybe it doesn't just come from video journalists, it comes from people who are in radio, who are maybe writing features. They don't think of themselves as able to do video at the moment, but they see the phone as one way they could do that. So I think that's one thing that might happen. But maybe, I know what you were saying before about feeling that the Mojo community, from what I know of it, you know it better than me, feels like doesn't know where to go next. Maybe it's about branching out more to people who don't see themselves as journalists, who just want to use the smartphone as a tool. And there's never been a better time to make videos because you can put it on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Maybe it's about opening up more outside journalism.
And the Mojo industry, which will be, in your opinion, the next big thing? I suggest you something. The Mojo possibility to make augmented reality videos, or something like multicast live streaming. Which will be the next big thing?
My idea, I think the lives are really interesting. It would be quite cool, I think, if the BBC started to do more lives on the BBC News app. I've got no idea if they plan to do that, but I think everyone's got their phone. If they could suddenly go live, like they're doing a Skype call or a FaceTime call, but in a news context, I think that would be a natural progression. And that was trendy for a while with Facebook Lives. But if news organisations, I think, could really make more of that, and then what you find is you have producers in the field and reporters who they're in these situations, they can just go live on their phone, and I think they're more likely to do that than they are to persuade camera people maybe to start using the phone instead of the camera.
Thank you.